Today, we will embark on a magical journey of Lily in her library. So let's go. The magic library hummed with the magic of whispered stories. Light danced on the spines of countless adventures, waiting to unfold. Today, a young girl named Lily, with fiery red hair and a backpack brimming with curiosity, found herself drawn to a book titled The Lost Island of Laughter. Its cover shimmered, beckoning her closer. As Lily's fingers brushed the shimmering surface, a warm tingle coursed through her. The library dissolved around her in a flurry of color and light. When she blinked, she stood on a vibrant island, the air thick with exotic scents and the echoing calls of unseen creatures. Laughter echoed through the trees, a sound both joyous and strangely hollow. A mischievous monkey swung down from a vine, a banana clutched in its hand. "Well, hello there," it chattered. "You look lost. What brings you to the lost island of laughter?" Lily, still disoriented, stammered, I followed a book. My name's Lily." The monkey grinned, revealing a mouthful of tiny bananas. "Greetings, Lily. I'm Mango, silliest monkey in the jungle. And this island, it's lost its laughter. Everything's gone quiet and grumpy." Lily's brow furrowed. "That's awful. Why?" "The giggle gremlins stole the laughter jewel," Mango explained. "Without it, joy has vanished." Lily clutched the book in her hand. It unfolded in a burst of light, revealing a colorful treasure map. "A jewel? But how can I help?" Mango snatched the map. "This map leads to the jewel. Follow it, brave Lily, and bring laughter back to the island." With newfound purpose, Lily embarked on her quest alongside the mischievous monkey. The map led them through tangled vines, across babbling brooks, and past grumpy-looking toucans who couldn't even muster a croak. They outsmarted a grumpy grizzly by tickling him with vines, crossed a rushing river using Lily's backpack as a boat, and even helped a lost baby sloth find its way back to its mama. Lily, who once hesitated to raise her voice, surprised herself with her ingenuity and bravery. Finally, the map led them to a hidden cave shrouded in shadow. Inside, the giggle gremlins cackled, small green creatures with enormous noses and even bigger grins. They bounced around the cave, tossing a sparkling jewel from one to another. Mango nudged Lily. "That must be the laughter jewel. But how to retrieve it?" The cave echoed with the gremlins' raucous laughter, a sound devoid of joy. Lily, drawing on her love of stories, began to tell a silly joke, then another, and another. Soon, she was doubled over with laughter, tears streaming down her face. The gremlins, their attention snagged, stopped bouncing. They tilted their heads, confused by this strange display. A hesitant giggle escaped one of them, then another. Soon, the cave echoed with the contagious sound of genuine laughter. Overwhelmed by the joy, the gremlins forgot about guarding the jewel. Mango, with a swift movement, snatched it from their grasp. "Hey, that was funny," a giggle gremlin exclaimed. "Tell another one." "Yeah," another chimed in. "Wait, what were we doing again?" Their focus broken, the gremlins were swept up in the wave of laughter. Lily returned the laughter jewel to the island's center, and a magical light filled the air. The island erupted in color and joyful sounds. Birds chirped, flowers bloomed, and thrilled creatures danced around Lily and Mango. The giggle gremlins, no longer grumpy, joined the celebration, proving that laughter truly was the best medicine. Lily, the once shy girl, stood in the heart of the joyous scene, no longer a hesitant visitor, but a brave adventurer. The magic library, with its promise of endless adventures, awaited her return. Kids. Moral of the story is that sometimes the best way to chase away the grumps is with a little laughter, and even the shyest voice can spark a wave of joy. How do you like this story? Have you learned the value of books and reading? Okay, kids, here's the first question for you. Tell us, Who took part in an adventure with Lily? 1, 2, 3. Yes, it is Monkey. That's good. Stay attentive. Now let's move to another story.
Hey, space explorers! Have you ever wondered what it would be like to travel through time and explore the vast universe? Well, buckle up, because today we're joining Lily on an incredible adventure with her grandpa, a brilliant inventor, and his most amazing creation, the time-traveling telescope. Lily loved visiting her grandpa. He always had something exciting going on in his workshop. Today she peeked inside and saw a truly magnificent machine. Wow, Grandpa, what's that? This, my dear Lily, is the time-traveling telescope. I finally finished building it. A time-traveling telescope? That's amazing! Can it really take us back in time? You bet! With this telescope, we can visit any point in history or even travel to distant planets. Can we go on an adventure right now, Grandpa? Please? Of course, Lily, but first let me explain how it works. Grandpa spent the next few minutes explaining the telescope's controls. Each button corresponded to a specific time period or celestial body. There were even buttons for safety features and a special emergency return button, just in case. With a flick of a switch and a flurry of colorful lights, the time-traveling telescope whirred to life. The room itself started to shimmer and blur around them. Whoa, we're taking off! Lily said the time-traveling telescope had landed them on the moon. Lily gasped, completely awestruck. Wow, we're on the moon. It's even more amazing than in the pictures. Isn't it, Lily? Imagine Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin were the first humans to walk on the moon back in 1969. Look, Grandpa, there are their footprints. Lily and Grandpa spent hours exploring the moon's dusty surface. They collected moon rocks, bounced in the low gravity, and even had a moon picnic. This is the best day ever, Grandpa. I'm glad you think so, Lily. But the universe has so much more to offer. Where would you like to go next? Can we go to that red planet over there? That's Mars, the red planet. It's still a little too far for a quick trip, but I think we can manage a short visit. With a few adjustments, the time-traveling telescope launched them towards Mars. The journey took a little longer, but the anticipation kept Lily buzzing. Landing on Mars was even more spectacular than landing on the moon. Lily stared out in wonder at the vast, rust-colored plains stretching before them. Wow, it's like a giant desert. See those mountains, Lily? They might hold clues about whether Mars ever had water. Or even life. Lily and Grandpa spent their time on Mars searching for signs of life, past or present. They used their rover to collect samples and took pictures of interesting rock formations. Do you think there were ever dinosaurs here, Grandpa? It's unlikely, Lily. But scientists believe Mars might have had simple life forms billions of years ago. We're still searching for evidence. Look, Grandpa, what's that? This is very interesting. This object seems to be artificial. It might be a message from an alien civilization. Aliens? Wow. With a final look at the red planet, they activated the time-traveling telescope and launched back towards Earth. Back in the familiar workshop, Lily and Grandpa were buzzing with excitement. They couldn't wait to share their incredible adventure with everyone. Grandpa, can we go on another adventure soon? Maybe see the giant rings of Saturn? Maybe, Lily. Maybe. But first, let's write down everything we saw today. Our discoveries might help other scientists learn more about our amazing universe. And so, with stories and pictures to share, Lily and Grandpa's adventure came to an end. But they knew this was just the beginning of their amazing time-traveling journeys through the cosmos. Who knows where they'll explore next? Maybe you, our young space explorers, can help them decide. Thanks.
How do you like this story? Have you enjoyed the adventure of space? Okay, kids, here's the question for you. Tell us, what is the name of Big Red Planet? 1, 2, 3. Yes, it is Mars. That's good. Stay attentive. Here's another story for you. Today's story is about a very special friendship, one that transcends the boundaries of species. It's a tale about a young boy and a cub and the incredible bond they share. So, grab some popcorn, cuddle up with your furry friend, and get ready to be touched by this heartwarming story. Deep within a sprawling forest, nestled amidst towering trees and vibrant greenery, lived a young boy named Ian. Ian, with his mop of brown hair and eyes that sparkled with curiosity. possessed a spirit as wild as the forest itself. He spent his days exploring hidden trails, befriending all sorts of creatures, and learning the secrets of the wilderness. One sunny afternoon, while Ayan was skipping stones by a gurgling stream, a sound unlike anything he'd heard before pierced the air. It was a whimper, soft and filled with fear. Ayan, his adventurous spirit piqued, followed the sound deeper into the woods. Pushing aside the vegetation, Ayan's heart lurched. Curled beneath a fallen log, whimpering uncontrollably, was a tiny cub. Its fur, a vibrant orange with dark spots, was matted with dirt, and tears streamed down its small face. The cub, separated from its mother, was utterly alone and scared. Ayan, his initial surprise giving way to empathy, knelt beside the cub. He spoke in soft, soothing tones, his voice a balm to the cub's fear. Hesitantly at first, the cub reached out a trembling paw, sniffing Ayan's hand. A spark ignited. A connection formed. Ayan, with a gentle smile, scooped the cub into his arms. Ayan knew he couldn't leave the cub alone. He carried it back to his small village, nestled at the edge of the forest. The villagers, initially apprehensive about the wild animal, were won over by Ayan's determination and the cub's gentle nature. They helped Ayan build a makeshift enclosure for the cub, ensuring its safety and comfort. Ayan named the cub Sharu, meaning lion in his language. He spent every waking moment with Sharu, feeding him milk, playing with him in the meadows, and teaching him the ways of the forest. Sharu, in turn, showered Ayan with affection. They became inseparable, their bond deepening with each passing day. The villagers watched their friendship blossom with amazement. They'd never seen such a close connection between a human and a wild animal. Ayan, through his kindness and patience, had earned Sharu's trust. Sharu, in return, brought a sense of joy and wonder to Ayan's life. Days turned into weeks, and weeks into months. Sharu grew bigger and stronger, his playful nips turning into playful swats. Yet the core of their friendship remained unchanged. They were a constant source of amusement and wonder for the villagers, a testament to the power of love and understanding that could transcend species. But as Sharu grew, a dilemma arose. He was a wild animal, and his instincts to return to the forest grew stronger with each passing day. Ayan knew he couldn't keep Sharu forever. The forest was Sharu's true home, where he belonged with his own kind. With a heavy heart, Ayan started preparing Sharu for his return to the wild. He taught him how to hunt, how to recognize dangers, and how to survive on his own. It was a bittersweet process, filled with joy at Sharu's newfound independence and sorrow at the impending separation. One crisp morning, Ayan knew the time had come. He led Sharu deep into the forest, to a familiar clearing where Sharu had first been found. As they stood there, a sense of finality hung heavy in the air. Ayan knelt beside Sharu, his hand resting gently on the cub's now broad head. Tears welled up in his eyes, but he forced a smile. "You're ready, Sharu. The forest needs you, and you need the forest. But remember, you'll always have a friend here." Sharu nudged Ayan's hand with his snout, a silent goodbye. Then, with a final lick on Ayan's cheek, Sharu turned and bounded deeper into the woods. Ayan watched him go, a mixture of sadness and pride filling his heart. Though their paths diverged, the bond between Ayan and Sharu remained unbreakable. Every now and then, Ayan would return to the clearing, leaving a small offering of food, a reminder of their special friendship. And sometimes, on quiet nights, Ayan would swear he could hear a distant roar echoing through the trees, a message from his dear friend Sharu, the lion cub. Ayan and Sharu's story is a testament to the power of connection. It reminds us that love and friendship can blossom in the most unexpected places, and that the bond between humans and animals can be truly extraordinary. Wow, what a beautiful story! It just goes to show that kindness and understanding can bridge any gap, even between species. How do you like this story? Have you seen how Ayan made a lion his friend? Such is the power of friendship. Okay, kids, here's the question for you. Tell us, what is the name the lion? 1, 2, 3. Yes, it is Sharu. That's good. Here's another story for you.
Hello, kids! Welcome back to Storytime Adventures. Today, we're blasting off on a prehistoric adventure to a land unlike any other, the Dino World. Buckle up, explorers, because we're about to meet gigantic dinosaurs, hear earth-shaking roars, and make incredible discoveries. Our journey begins in a bright, yellow hot air balloon. Climbing into the basket are Alex, a curious boy with glasses, and Maya, a girl with bright pink braids. As the balloon ascends, lush green mountains and a sparkling river unfurl beneath them. Look closely. Can you see those long necks peeking through the leaves? It's a herd of brachiosaurs, some of the biggest plant-eating dinosaurs ever to walk the earth. Their necks are so long they can reach leaves high up in the trees that other dinosaurs can only dream of. Imagine munching on leaves from a skyscraper. We drift further, passing a group of Parasaurolophus dinosaurs. These herbivores have a unique bony crest on their heads that they might have used to communicate with booming calls like prehistoric trumpets. What do you think they're saying, Alex? Maybe they're calling their friends for lunch or serenading each other with a prehistoric song. Next up are the Triceratops, impressive plant eaters with horns adorning their faces. The biggest horn could grow up to 3 feet long. These horns were like natural armor, perfect for deterring any hungry carnivores who might have considered them a tasty snack. Maya, ever the prankster, roars and charges around the balloon, pretending to be a ferocious T-Rex ready to take on these gentle giants. Maya giggles, reminding him that T-Rexes lived much later than Triceratops. But who knows, maybe we'll see one later. Our journey takes us to a bustling watering hole. Here, dinosaurs of all shapes and sizes gather to quench their thirst. See that one with the bony plates running down its back and a spiky tail? That's a Stegosaurus. Those plates might have helped it regulate its body temperature or keep predators at bay. And that armored friend over there is an Ankylosaurus. Its thick, bony shell and clubbed tail make it a walking tank, nearly impossible to crack. Suddenly, the ground trembles. The children huddle together, peeking over the edge of the basket. A cloud of dust billows in the distance, and the sound of heavy footsteps grows louder. Could it be? Phew! It's just another Brachiosaurus, but an absolute giant compared to the ones we saw earlier. Maybe it's the leader of the herd. It stretches its long neck towards the hot air balloon, its gentle eyes gazing down at us. Don't worry, these brachiosaurs are plant eaters, so we're perfectly safe. The children wave cautiously, and the giant Brachiosaurus lets out a soft rumble before continuing on its way, munching on leaves from the tallest trees. The landscape changes as we drift over a vast desert. The scorching sun beats down, and sand stretches as far as the eye can see. Even in this harsh environment, some dinosaurs have adapted to survive. See those little guys scurrying across the hot sand? Those are Compsognathus, tiny, swift carnivores that could outrun most other dinosaurs in the desert. Look up! Soaring through the skies are pterosaurs, also known as pterodactyls. They weren't actually dinosaurs, but flying reptiles that ruled the skies of Dino World. This one here is a pteranodon with a huge bony crest on its head that might have helped it steer and control its flight. Imagine being able to soar like that and see the whole of Dino World from above. The hot air balloon carries us towards a lush jungle teeming with vibrant plant life and the sounds of strange creatures. Keep your eyes peeled, explorers, because this is where things get really interesting. A colorful parrot-like dinosaur with feathers perches on a branch, squawking loudly. That's a Psittacosaurus, a small dinosaur that might have used its bright colors to attract mates or scare away predators. We also spot a Dilophosaurus, a carnivore with a bony crest on its head and a frill around its neck. Some scientists believe it might have been brightly colored and even spat venom at its prey. As we venture deeper into the jungle, the sunlight filters through the dense canopy. Strange calls and rustling sounds fill the air. Be careful, explorers. This jungle is full of surprises. Suddenly, a low growl echoes through the trees. The children lean over the edge of the basket, their eyes wide with a mix of excitement and nervousness. What was that sound? A giant Tyrannosaurus Rex, the king of the dinosaurs, stands revealed, its massive jaws gape wide, revealing rows of sharp teeth glinting in the sunlight. The children scream in surprise as the T-Rex lets out a deafening roar that shakes the hot air balloon. "Oh no!" we shout, adrenaline pumping. Remember, explorers, even though the T-Rex is a fearsome predator, hot air balloons fly high and those short arms can't reach us. We're safe for now. The T-Rex circles the balloon, frustrated by its inability to get to us. It lets out another earth-shattering roar and stomps its powerful feet on the ground, shaking the very trees. "We have to get out of here!" shouts Alex, his voice trembling slightly. "Don't panic, everyone," we reassure them. "We have a plan." We spot an empty water bottle lying in the basket. "Maya," we whisper, "grab that bottle and get ready." Maya nods, her eyes wide but determined. We turn to Alex. "Here's the plan," we say, explaining our idea in hushed tones. Alex grins mischievously. He grabs the water bottle and takes a deep breath. "Hey, big guy," he shouts down at the T-Rex, his voice surprisingly steady. "Look over here!" The T-Rex turns its massive head, its tiny brain struggling to understand the tiny human yelling at it. "Catch!" Alex throws the water bottle as hard as he can. It sails through the air and lands with a plop right in front of the T-Rex's giant snout. The T-Rex stares at the water bottle for a moment, confused. It nudges the bottle with its nose, bewildered by this strange object. It snorts loudly, a sound more like a surprised sneeze than a fearsome roar. This is our chance. We turn to Maya. "Now, Maya, your turn," we say. "Distract it with some loud noises." Maya, ever the resourceful one, grabs a small metal pot from the basket and starts banging it on the side with a spoon, creating a clanging sound that echoes through the jungle. The T-Rex turns away from the water bottle, annoyed by this unexpected racket. It lets out a frustrated bellow and chases after the imaginary source of the noise, stomping off into the jungle with surprising agility for such a massive creature. We erupt in cheers. Our plan, a mix of distraction and confusion, worked. We managed to scare off the T-Rex. High fives are exchanged and relief washes over the children. As the sun begins to set, painting the sky in beautiful hues of orange and pink, our Dino World adventure nears its close. The hot air balloon glides gently over the lush jungle canopy, the sounds of the jungle settling down after the T-Rex's rampage. This incredible journey has taken us through deserts, jungles, and plains, where we met amazing prehistoric creatures, the gentle giants like the brachiosaurs, the herbivores with unique features like the Triceratops and Parasaurolophus, and the cunning carnivores like the Dilophosaurus. We learned how they lived, what they ate, and how they adapted to their environments. The hot air balloon descends towards a clearing in the jungle. A small wooden cabin with a sign that reads, "Dino World Explorers Camp," comes into view. Here, we can rest, share stories about our amazing day, and maybe even learn more about dinosaurs through books, games, and activities. The balloon lands gently in the clearing, and the children climb out of the basket, their faces glowing with excitement. They head towards the explorers' camp, eager to share their dino discoveries and embark on new adventures, fueled by the knowledge and wonder of this prehistoric paradise. As the sun dips below the horizon, casting long shadows across the land, our Dino World adventure comes to a close. But the memories, the thrill, and the passion for dinosaurs will stay with these young explorers forever.
Hoped you have liked this story. Can you imagine what the world would be like millions of years ago when all these giant creatures were alive? Thank God, they aren't around anymore. Okay, kids, here's the last question for you. Tell us, which is the most scariest dinosaur? Who eats others? 1, 2, 3. Yes, it is T-Rex. That's good.
Thanks for joining us, kids. Subscribe for more fun-loving stories and hit the notification bell.